Sunday, April 26th. I am not feeling any better as opposed to yesterday. In fact, I'm feeling quite worse. I have a migraine right now. Migraine, headache, same thing essentially, different parts of the head. I still have no clue what to talk about, but I'm still figuring this out. I don't know if it would be better to do these early in the morning or at night, but I just don't want someone to be awake. Come here, find me, and venting out what I'm talking about. Especially my grandparents, who what I'm typically with on Sundays. Especially not my dad. My back has been killing me for the past 2 weeks or so. And a lot of speculation from my parents, guardians, etc. think it's because I've been laying around so much. When I know chronic back problems already run in my mom's side of the family. And I pull all of the bad stuff from both sides. Chronic knee problems from my dad's side, bronchitis from his side, uh, like other joints from my mom's. Oh, it is, quite frankly, the worst. Not to mention early aging. I'm 19 years old and I'm already beginning to get varicose veins. I've had gray hairs growing in since I was in kindergarten, and quite frankly, it's bad. I'm putting up with this. I am like 80 years old in the body of a 19-year-old. It don't help that I grew up around old timers. I watched westerns as a kid. I watched older movies. I grew up with Beetlejuice when I was 5 or 6 years old. And here I am. I like hard candies as opposed to soft candy. I still watch westerns. And I plan on watching old movies too. Not even just Chuck Norris stuff. Those are fairly old, but not too old. I mean, I finally found a source where I can watch All Quiet on the Western Front, and I plan on doing that because I just want to watch it. I heard that it was quite a movie, but well, it's an old movie. It's something. It's different. I like different most of the time, but all the same, it's just nice because it's not what I got now. It's not Disney. It's not Illumination. It's not the Minions. It ain't live action Lilo and Stitch. God, I didn't even watch that movie, and I don't need to. Ohana means family, and family shouldn't be left behind. But I didn't revamp this channel into being, well, I didn't revamp this channel into being me complaining about movies and not liking them because, well, let's be honest, they're not that good. But nonetheless, I am, well, I I like collecting old stuff too. I was always a fan of records. like vinyl records, and I want to find a gramophone, see if I could somehow find one of those. Old music too. I love pretty much anything pre 60s at the least. And whenever I finally found out what Fallout was in my teens, oh boy, you. I was happy. I was just out of my rocker. No, no, I discovered that game at like 6 years old and I was playing it. But at that time, I was still like collecting old stuff, mainly coins I would find. I had a pretty cool penny when I was young. It was from the 80s. I thought that was neat. Still ain't the oldest one I've ever had. I lost that one in Alabama. But, I know this isn't going to reach anyone ever, but if you get in a conflict with a family member, depending on who it is, just tell them they're right. Just let them win. I miss my father. I want to make it up to him, but I don't think I ever will. He's not that kind of guy. Now, if it was my brother who was disappointed in me and mad, either of the two, they could both get bent. They're some of the worst aspects of my life. At least I had good times with my father. The worst aspect of my life, though, definitely my stepdad. Awful person, terrible guy. Even worse sense of humor, and a way worse sense of punishment. There is no way I can properly talk about my distaste towards him. Because, quite frankly, it's terrible. I don't know what to do. If he gets into an argument with you, he gets the last say and he makes sure of it. He makes sure that he gets first say, and he'll interrupt you just so he can get middle say. There's no winning when you fuss with him, and it's tiring. Yeah, he's my stepdad, he's my parent, he's my guardian, but, he needs to tone it back. I've never met someone who's just so rude or uncaring, despite me literally being his child, his stepchild. I'll go ahead and say that. Because I'm never going to call him my father at this rate. Maybe if he was a good guy and was nice, polite, I would. But it pains me that I can actually say this, but I do not see what my mother sees in him. I don't know what she saw. Don't know if it's gone and she's just with him for it now, but there's nothing there. There's the only personality trait this man has is I am large. He is a very big guy. He's like 6'9" or some shit like that. But there's nothing there. There's no sustenance other than I am an asshole and I am big. Because he has to get his way with everything. He has to make sure that his way is gotten. And if not, he's going to be petty. He's going to spite you about it. But it's all so stressful. I don't know what I could even begin to try and do about him. Because, yeah, it's fair. I should contribute. I should have a job. I should have had a job. But when you bet on a skill that is all round worthless, what can you do? What are you gonna do? Like, what's there? Oh, man. I'm probably the dumbest person in this state. I hate it here. I would say there's sometimes about this, but there's no sometimes. Every day I think about just walking off into the mountains. No gear, no proper equipment, just putting on some nice shoes, my jacket, or two, and just walking. The worst part is I wouldn't make it anywhere. I know where all the directions are. I know where every place leads. But I just want to go walk in one direction. Maybe I'll go two, but like I just want to do it. Maybe reach the top of a mountain and find the nearest cliff and just look off it. It would probably be better if I just tumbled down it. When something like this occurs to someone, to you, anyone, etc., pick what you want. Choose your choice. That's not the best thing to say, but it's objectively terrible too. Oh my god. But nonetheless, just do what you feel what feels right to you, man. Like, it's terrible to say. I know. And I'm an awful person for even saying that, but if I wasn't a coward myself, I would. I know it would bring quote unquote fear to some family members and they'd be sad, but I'd probably be happy. I'd be out there, just there, not here. Not here. 6:40 a.m. I'm clocking out.